podcast. Morning. It's I think it's the 18th. If I'm not mistaken, it's Friday. I know that for a fact because I'm not at work. But anyway, last night Elementary came on and it was called Child Predator. And it's not a very fancy title, but it did basically sum up this episode. But it's not what you think. How it came out, it was a twist that I didn't see coming. So they were looking for a kid, right? And he's not a kid, he's a teenager. He's like, I think 18 or 19 or something like that. And they were looking for the kid, and they thought that he was being held captive by these two, which in a way he had been in the beginning. But it ended up being he was Dom and the captor was a sub in a way. So, the guy who kidnapped him supposedly was his father, but, well, he called him father or dad or whatever, or the around him. Well, they didn't find him. He ran away with the speeding van. I don't know, because I think it's the parents' car, it's his actor parents' car. There was, I guess, a fan. He scraped, and it had brown paint and, a blue scraped paint, which is kind of weird, but it's really... Sherlock was really good about knowing about NYPD an old cop van or whatever. NYPD old van. And so he was like, that's what that's from, and they need to look for it. And they found it, he said, put a bow out on that. And they found it, and they were chasing after it. It ended up being the kid, the actual kid who was driving it, not the they were looking for. And so they took him to court. He wouldn't talk to Sherlock at all. I mean, he wouldn't talk to any of the cops. But when Sherlock came in, he told him a lie about boarding school and this bully who he called Anders, who I think, in a way, or I don't know. I don't think it's different. I think Anders is supposed to be Anderson, but I don't know. But apparently, he told Watson that story wasn't true, that he did go to boarding school, but he did not get bullied. I don't know if I believe that entirely, because, with his intellect, and some people don't like him being a know-it-all and whatnot, But, yeah, he started getting the kid to open up, but really the kid was lying the whole time because he tricked Sherlock into thinking that he was the victim when really he was the predator all along. What happened was Sherlock found it. He actually realized it when he saw the cut on the kid's arm, and he found the apartment or the house or where the father or whatever, the guy, the predator, he kept calling the kid's son. In the video, he said he would call him back. He needed him to come back or he would kill this little girl. And when they found him, Sherlock found out that, because the kid had lied and said that he cut his arm when he was trying to get out of his room. His room was the master bedroom, whereas the guy, the older man who was holding him captive, had a really messy bed. And when you looked in the master bedroom, how now the kid said his room, you saw the spot where he tried to get out and he cut his arm. And so Sherlock caught him in a lie, and he was in his room when the kid came back to his parents' house. And then the kid turned all devious and acted like he was gonna get out of it because there was an immunity bargain or whatever, or something, immunity deal. But that didn't happen because Sherlock, he was gonna get him. And so his parents told him where he was, because the kid was about to leave town because he knew he was gonna get away with it. But Sherlock found a loophole where the kid would be because the kid ended up killing six or seven other people because they thought the guy was actually the part when actually it was the kid. And so in the end they had him surrounded and he was taken away, and it was just whoa. And besides the case, the part of Watson and Holmes, it was kind of interesting to watch that, because he was being an asshole, of course, towards Watson, because, he kept telling her to shut up, because he didn't want to hear it. He just wanted her to be there so he could talk, like, have someone to talk to. And he said he had you know how Sherlock has a skull on the BBC version? Well, he has a bust of, and he calls it Angus, and that's who he used to talk to in London, apparently. But now, Watson is his, like, thing, or she was like, I'm glad I'm not an inanimate object or whatever, or I've upgraded from an object. I was like, oh, Watson. That's ridiculous. But I found that funny, and it was a really good episode, actually. I didn't think, I was like, I don't know how this happened, like, in the beginning episode. Oh my god, that was so good. One of my favorite parts. Charlie Miller, who plays Sherlock, they had him shirtless, and you can see his teeth, and he looks so good, because he shirtless, and oh god, he looks amazing. But yeah, it was so good. I like that episode, it was really good. So you really should watch it if you haven't yet, and if you like these reviews I've been doing, you should like, favorite, comment below, tell me what you thought, you know. And so this weekend I'll be away at the con, but I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I'm about to hang out with my best friend today, but I'm about to watch my DVD. I think they're savage. I'm gonna be watching this. I will be watching Praise In. Yay! Because it came in the mail the other day. So yeah, I'm gonna be watching that, like, for a little while before I hang out with my best friend. And the reason why I show you this, because I'm wearing a wonderful shirt. Simon Matt the Grey Goober that came yesterday. It's called the Mr. Skeleton Head shirt, and I'll put a link to my Twitter picture, where I posted earlier, like, not even that long ago, with me wearing it. But I have it on right now, but I don't think I can get a big shot because of the way I'm sitting. And it says Halloween shirt, and I love Halloween, and I love Matt the Grey Goober, and I love everything. I just am having a good time. So I will see y'all. Maybe I'll shoot a video this weekend at the con. Who knows? Hopefully. Anyway, I will see you soon. And I hope you all well. And bye bye.